Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hand is Cat's Cradle by Joe Rioux. This is the first volume of The Golden Twine. So it is about this girl named Suri who is a monster tamer. Well, if you count the big giant dog Byron and the little imp called Caglio that joins her on her journey. They're off to the monster's cradle, but they need provisions to do that, like food and, well, food, supplies, whatever. So she meets a young boy who promises treasure in the Mole King's lair, and off they go for a little bit of an adventure. This is an interesting, it's an interesting graphic novel geared towards kids. And the reason I think it's interesting is that it doesn't quite feel like a story unto itself. It feels like a chapter in a bigger story, that it is part of something to come. And there is another book that is teased at the end, which makes sense. Suri's Dragon is the next one. So it totally makes sense in that. So this doesn't feel like a graphic novel you can pick up and just enjoy on its own. The introduction of the characters are kind of sparse. Their background is somewhat sparse. There's villains who don't have tons of lot to them. It's just it feels like the beginning of something else. It's okay. It's entertaining. It has its moments. And there's stuff I like about it. Overall, I actually do like the pacing. I like the action. I like the characters. I like the world. But it feels like a series of events as opposed to a story, if that makes sense. There's other things I've had issues with that I've read that is very similar to that. So this is an uncommon thing, but it's a little odd. General take is that it doesn't feel like a complete story. That I would like more detail about the characters and the world, and especially the villains and everything. It would probably work a little bit better if it was a bit more self-contained. It doesn't feel like that for some reason. I don't know quite why. It doesn't quite sit with me as far as that. But overall, it's okay. It definitely for kids. I think they'll enjoy it. There's enough action, there's enough humor, there's enough cool fantasy that I think it's a good fantasy for younger kids. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm intrigued to see what the next volume is like. You can go get yours. This is out now in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site. And speaking of support, I want to thank First Second for hooking us up with this review copy, and thank you all for watching. If you are into comics or into graphic novels, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.